Hey guys, it's AC. Welcome to my house, and today we're going to talk about the BRRRR method. Ooh, it's cold, hard cash. That is what we're going to talk about today. BRRRR with 4 R's. B, buy, got to buy your property. R, renovate or rehab or repair. You got to fix it up. Rent it out. Once that's done, that's the next R. Then refinance. And once you refinance it, a cash out refi specifically, then you repeat. Great way to make money in real estate. The BRRRR method. Now, it's a little house flippy, but you don't sell it. You buy a house, renovate it, and you rent it out. And this is going to change your finances tremendously. Pay attention. This is a great method that I highly recommend for everyone. Even if you don't have a handyman bone in your body, you can make this work by hiring people to renovate the house for you. You can save money by doing it yourself, but I'm not a handyman and I use this method all the time, and I just want to teach it to you. It's a very popular way to make money. It's existed for years. It's branded as the BRRRR method now. Brandon Turner of Bigger Pockets named it. It's a great naming convention to understand how it works. And you know me, I like to do my stuff in a spreadsheet, so let's jump in it so you can see how the BRRRR method will work for you. Okay, so these numbers work at every price point. I picked $150,000 because it was a nice round number. So let's assume you found a fixer-upper, a house for $150,000, and you put 25% down payment on it for $37,500. There's loan programs out there where you can put 20% down. You can get creative financing, which is hard money loan, or seller financing for less than that. That's not for this video, but this is just an example. If you put 25% down on a fixer-upper, well, your mortgage balance will be $112,500, and your monthly loan payments will probably be about $650 a month. Outside of that, let's say you have a budget of $62,000, $500 to renovate. This is to fix it up. It's a fixer-upper, right? It needs probably a new kitchen makeover, a bath makeover. Maybe you want to add an extension or an addition. Doesn't matter. You're going to put $62,500 into this. You've already got a quote from a contractor that you trust, and you're going to polish this up and make it more valuable. That's forced appreciation. You're putting your own money or your own effort or combination of the two to force this house to go up in value. In this case, you need $100,000, right? $100,000 is $37,500 going to the down payment to get the loan, and then you want some extra cash in your back pocket to renovate it. Now, I know not everyone has $100,000 to do this. You can borrow that $100,000. You can partner with someone. You can pool your resources together and pull that $100,000. Again, it doesn't have to be $100,000. Maybe you can BRRRR a house that only needs $10,000 of renovations, or it doesn't cost $150,000. Please, just understand, this is one example. You can do this method in every single price point, so don't get discouraged right now if you don't have $100,000. That's not the point of the video. The point of the video is to teach you the method, and then you go out to find the deal that matches this method at whatever your price point is. Okay, really what makes this work is to recognize the ARV of this home. ARV means after repair value, or after renovation value, or after rehab value. It's all the same thing. What is this house going to be worth after you put $62,500 into it? Now, there's many processes you can do to figure out an ARV of the home. The easiest one is, hey, the house next door sold for $500,000. I bought this one for $150,000. What's it going to take to get to $500,000? Oh, that's going to take a $200,000 budget because I need to do this and that is second story and build a 3-car garage. Okay, I don't have that in my budget. I only have a $62,000 budget. What are $400,000 houses selling for? Oh, okay. Can I do that on my $62,000 house? Probably not, but maybe I can do the $300,000. Okay, there's three $300,000 homes within a quarter mile of this house, and they all have at least 2,000 square feet. They all have updated renovations in the bathroom and the kitchen, and they all have detached garage instead of a carport. Okay, I can do that for $62,000. I can enclose the carport, make it into the garage in this house. I can update the kitchen and bath, or maybe I'll even enclose the screen porch and give it 2,200 square feet. So I've got a little bit more square footage. Now I think I can reach that $300,000 price point with my $62,000 budget. I've got the quote from my contractor. I told him what I want to do. I showed him the 3 homes that are worth $300,000, and I say, I need to get to that. I need to make it look like that. I want the same finishes, similar square footage. It just needs to be similar to those $300,000 homes. Okay, you got your plan. This is the BRRRR method. You bought the home for $150,000. You renovated the home for $62,500. Now you're in the third stage, the refinance stage. So this is where you take the house to the bank and say, hey, my house is worth more. I want a new mortgage. I want to refinance it. Specifically, I want to cash out refi, get some of this equity, this value out of my home, and get a new mortgage on it. And the bank says, okay, let me send my appraiser out there. I'm going to tell you what your new home is worth. And they come back and say, congratulations, your house is worth $284,000. Now, you're a little disappointed. You really wanted to hit that $300,000 threshold. That was your goal to begin with. We just didn't quite get there. We got $284,000 value based on the bank. This is the ARV value that the bank says your house is now worth. And let's see what the numbers say about that value and what it means in your situation. Okay, so the bank says, well, with the $284,000, you're going to have to leave 25% of the value in the home. This is your equity, or a 25% down payment if you were buying this home. But since you already own it, you just have to leave 25% of the value in the house. That's $71,000. Okay, that's not so bad. You put $100,000 into it already. The $37,000 from before, $37,500, and the $62,500 you put into it. So you put $100,000 in, and the bank's saying you got to leave $71,000 in this. So you're wondering, is this going to shape up to be a good BRRRR? Well, that means now your mortgage balance is going to be $213,000. Originally, you had a mortgage balance of $112,500, and we've added a little over $100,000 to it to have a new mortgage of $213,000. And this is where a lot of people freak out, and they don't get real estate investing, and they don't get the BRRRR method, and they say, wait, why do I want more mortgage? Don't I want to be paying off the house? Don't I want to get that mortgage as little as possible to cash flow? And I'm here to say, no, you want as big as mortgage as possible to actually reduce your risk on this property. Stay with me. Watch till the end. I want to teach you why the bigger the mortgage, the less risky this is, and why the BRRRR method is so great for you. So yes, your mortgage loan payment went up. It went up from $650 to $1,250. You've almost doubled your mortgage payment. It's so scary. You've doubled my mortgage payment. Oh, you're getting me in debt. Oh, what if what if there's a real estate market crash and I have this big mortgage and this crazy debt? I love it. This is great. It doesn't matter. Keep watching. I'm telling you, this is the best thing about the BRRRR method. Because your new rental amount is $1,500. You basically have a $284,000 house that you can now rent for $1,500. You couldn't rent it for that before because it was a $150,000 house that was a fixer-upper. You fixed it up and you got a $284,000 house that you can now rent for $1,500 a month. Now that gives you about $300 of cash flow. Now I'm not counting for maintenance and vacancies and things like that, but remember, you just put $62,500 into this house. There shouldn't be any repairs to go for a long time. Also, your property taxes are worked into the mortgage payment. So really that $300 is your vacancy budget. If you have a nice, shiny, brand new home, it probably won't sit vacant very long. And let's be honest, getting $1,500 of rent on $284,000 house sounds a little low to me. I'd almost want to get $1,500 to $1,800 if I was to go buy a new rental for $284,000. But in this situation, that's the market. You're going to get $1,500. Your mortgage is $300. So you're not going to be losing money each month. You'll probably profit a little bit. But even if you just break even, this is still going to shape up to be an awesome deal for you, BRRRR-wise. Because this brings us to your cash out check. You've done a cash out refi, and the bank gives you a check for $100,000. Whoa, wait a minute. I put $100,000 in this house to buy it, to renovate it. The bank says, sorry, you didn't build a $300,000 house. You built a $284,000 house. I'm only going to give you a check for $100,000 and you get a new mortgage. So, whoa, this is amazing. I put $100,000 in, I pulled $100,000 out. I have zero risk in this home. I also have infinite returns. Every dollar I make is a huge return on me. I have $0 invested in this project. I had $100,000 invested. I got $100,000 back out. It's now a free house for me. So if this house burns to the ground, I don't lose any money. I mean, I have home insurance that'll probably rebuild it. If the tenant stops paying and I have to foreclose on this property because I didn't screen the tenant very well or I was just completely negligent, all right, I didn't lose any money. Go foreclose on the house. It doesn't matter. I have no risk. It'll affect my credit score, and you don't want to have it a foreclosure, but this is a risk-free house moving forward. I'm still making money each month. I may have some repairs here or there, but over time, this house will probably go up in value some more. I can raise the rents over time. I'm not going to have a lot of repairs because I just renovated everything in this home. This is the beauty of BRRRR. I can get as many free homes as I want because now we come to the last R, the repeat. What do you think I want to do with that $100,000 that they just cashed out to me? I'm not going to go spend it and buy a new Tesla. I am going to take that $100,000, go buy another $150,000 house that I can put $37,000 in as a down payment. I can put $62,000 in to renovate it so that I can have another $300,000 house or close to it. Maybe it's another $284,000 house. And then I pull my $100,000 out again and go get another free home. And this is just how you collect free home. You're recycling that same $100,000 over and over and over again, and you're just playing Monopoly. Here's $100,000, renovate it, pull $100,000 out. Here's $100,000, renovate it, pull $100,000 out, and it's just same $100,000 you're using over again. And all of a sudden, you have 10 properties, all with big mortgages, all completely renovated, all with tenants, and it's all risk-free. If the whole thing collapses, it doesn't matter. You have all your money back. But here is the beauty of scale. If you have one property and it's vacant, you're not making any money. You're still paying property taxes. You're still paying the mortgage payment. If you have 10 properties using this method and one is vacant, it doesn't matter. Those other 9 are cash flowing enough to cover the vacancy in that first one. Probably if you have 2 vacancies, those 8 are going to cover it. And so the risk reduces the more properties you purchase. If you do BRRRR until you get 15 properties or 20 properties, the risk goes down, down, down. And again, all your money is recycled right back to you. So you just want to get on this train as fast as possible. Do the BRRRR method over and over and over again. I explain all this in my book, House Fire, right there. You know that. Go buy it on Amazon. Leave me a nice review. And as you're being so nice and kind to do that, hit like and subscribe. Smash that like button. Tell me, this is the best video you ever heard. It's going to change your life. It's going to change your finances. I'm going to teach you House Fire, financial independence, retire early through rental homes at thehouseofac.com. That is also a website you need to check out. I have more information there. Thanks, guys. That is the BRRRR method, and I hope you do this to really grow your portfolio. And I'll see you next time on the House of AC. Thank you.